Hey guys, Crystal here from Kype Kayak Fishing. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about a little bit of maintenance that we are doing on our boats. The first step is removing all the salts and giving them a good scrub down, and then we are going to apply some UV protection to our boats. Okay guys, so this is our 303 Aerospace Protectant, and we are going to be spraying this on the boats. It basically prevents fading and cracking from the UV rays on plastics and rubber. And then while we have the boats out anyway, we're going to do a little bit of Rust Cure Formula 3000 for the drive maintenance as well, just giving it a little bit of love. And we will show you what we're going to do. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull everything out into the driveway, the boats, all the gear that's in them, and we are going to give them a really good scrub down. We just use a mild dish detergent and a sponge, water, and just give them a good scrub. So you want to be a kayak angler? Well, this is the fun part. All the maintenance and cleanup that goes into taking care of your investment. Gotta clean all the gear, the rods, the reels, you name it.
Doing good. Keep it up.
And there's Kyle working hard over there.
Slaving away.
So as you can see, not only do we have the keel guard on our boat, which we definitely recommend for maintenance and longevity, but we have, Kyle decided to put Gorilla Tape along the bottom just for some extra protection. I don't know, Kyle, do you regret doing it?
I don't know, they can be the judge. That's 2 years of abuse.
That's 2 years of use. As you can see, like, it's actually held up not terrible, but there's some holes in it, especially at the front on this side. It's kind of all coming off. But I don't know. We're not like overly thrilled, but we're not disappointed either, I guess you could say. It served its purpose.
It wasn't bad. I won't do it again.
So there you have it. That's the conclusion. It wasn't bad, but Kyle and I probably wouldn't do it again. Okay, so this is before we use the 303 Protectant Spray. This is what the plastic looks like. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then we will do an after and see what the visible difference looks like. So when you spray the 303 on, you just don't want it to puddle. And you don't need to let it sit or anything like that. You spray it on and then wipe it off with a clean, dry rag. And I think they recommend to do this, every 6 months to a year?
Yeah, we'll probably do it.
Yeah, it just provides that extra
once a year.
UV protection against the sun, because as you guys know, the UV is powerful and it can warp the plastic, which in turn causes leaking and damage. Also, it keeps up the appearance as well of the plastic and the vibrant colors.
Feels smoother.
Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, I see a difference. I don't know if the camera can. It's just a little bit smoother. Kind of has that glossy sheen to it again, like it's new.
Hopefully it helps repel the salt a bit.
Yeah, the salt, we do mainly saltwater fishing. Well, actually, so far we haven't done any freshwater with our Old Town PDL 120, so these boats are well used. They take a bit of a beating with the salt water as it's super corrosive. Another important thing to add when you're using the 303 Protectant Spray is to make sure your boat is fully dry before you apply it. And also, guys, you do not want to apply this in direct sunlight. So we kind of are in the shade here. Also helps it's a bit of a cloudy day. Good job, Kyle.
Oh, thanks.
Working hard.
Always. I think it looks pretty good.
I think so too.
Time will tell.
Well, it looks like it's restored it back to life, like in the sense that the plastic is not porous anymore.
Feels smoother.
Smoother, it's kind of got that shine back. But the biggest thing other than the appearance, like really, it's just the UV protection. Protects your investment, right?
These boats are plastic. The UV rays do extreme damage to them, so keeping them nice and protected and soft will help prevent cracking. And we all know with inflation being at all-time highs, you want to protect your investments wherever possible.
Absolutely.
And these guys are investments for us.
You betcha.
Plus it looks pretty.
It does. And that bottle, how many milliliters is that?
946.
So 946. And you didn't use very much, did you?
I think it would probably do both boats 3 times.
Yeah, so, and how much was this? Do you remember?
No clue. Link will be in the description.
Okay, we'll put the link in the description on the cost of this. I don't think it was crazy expensive, maybe $30, $40. And like Kyle said, 946 mils. Probably would do both our boats 3-4 times. So that's 8 rounds, 6 to 8 rounds. So that's, you know, pretty good to protect your investment and the longevity of your boat. Good job, babe.
Thanks.
So last but not least, guys, while we have the boat all taken apart anyway, we are going to do some of the drive maintenance. Just going to make sure that the shear pin isn't rusted and everything is looking okay inside there. So there's the shear pin. Everything looks good.
Nice and clean.
Nice and clean. We also carry extra pins and rudder bolts just in case.
It's just a rust proofing spray. Rust Cure, Formula 3000.
And where do you purchase that?
I don't know where I got it.
Oh, well, that's not very helpful.
You're going to spray some of that on the shear pin. Slide her back in.
Beauty. Easy thing to do, guys. The last thing you want is to be out on the water and there's something wrong with your rudder bolt or your shear pin and you can't use your boat. That would really suck. So
We're only putting this on the metal too.
yeah, so like Kyle said, we're putting the Formula 3000 just on the metal part, not the plastic. It's just a lubricant.
Pops back on. We have the floating prop nuts from Navarre Kayak Fishing, which is a plastic nut and it floats, but if you don't have that and you just have the standard metal nuts like these guys, some anti-seize would be a good idea. You don't need to torque these down too much. Just enough so the prop's not wiggling back and forth. Done deal.
Done. Beauty. Like Kyle always says to me, if you take care of your investments, they will take care of you, which I do believe couldn't be any truer. Okay guys, that's a wrap on our maintenance. So biggest thing is just keeping your boat clean from the salt water. So we spray them down almost every trip, as the salt water is very corrosive and hard on the plastic and any other gear that you have. And secondly, keep your boat out of the sun for storage if possible, under cover. We keep ours in the trailer, of course. And And obviously the 303 protectant we recommend a couple times a year. Just that extra UV protection adds longevity to the plastic. And then we've got our rust cure, rust proofing, lubricant and penetrant, so it just keeps the water away, displaces it, and lubricates it and gives it that added protection for the drive pin. So, and that's it. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram. Till next time.